So in a little over a decade, the number of kids coming to our emergency department in psychiatric crisis has gone up by about 2,800%, 28 times more. Now, schools are seeing that, companies are seeing that, the YMCA is seeing that, pediatric clinics are seeing that. It's really happening throughout our communities and throughout the infrastructure that tries to support kids and families. And so we're really looking at it's probably never been as bad as it is right now for youth mental health.
I think a lot of people think mental health happens in a therapist's office, or it has to be provided by a clinician, or it's when it's like a crisis. Young people are experiencing mental health the same way as they experience any other events through any schedule of the day or any interactions. They're constantly walking around with worries and fears and concerns and anxiety and stress responses, and they're all build up of their mental health. So I think you're playing a huge role in breaking that down within the why, that like every child in all of our programs, we can support their mental health much better by this PYD approach. And it's not just something that happens when a kid has a crisis and it happens in a therapist office. So you're playing a huge role in that.
I would love to see kids leading all the big moments of the day, right? I would love to walk into a location and see a group of campers getting up and welcoming all the other kids for the day. You know, you've got kids that come back year after year. They know the schedule really well. They know camp really well, right? They can tell people what's going on. Let them tell all the kids what's going to happen today. Like, let them stand up and have that role and be a leader and be the one that their friends can ask, like, hey, where are the bathrooms? Or what are we doing next? Or do I need my towel if I'm going there? Or whatever the question is, right? Let them be that. That's the next step for what I see. And I see it happening. The reason why I know it can happen is I'm starting to see it.
We're always going to meet the staff where they're at, just like with the students, right? We're and I are very proud of how well we know our staff. We know that they're going to school and have a huge workload, or they're transitioning and they're moving, or they just got out of a relationship and it's been turbulent. And so we're following and supporting our staff's journey through their career and their young professional development. So when there are those moments of dysregulation or they were challenged with a certain situation, we know where they're at and how to support them specifically. So one staff might need a coffee break and some intentional one-on-one time with Morgan and that staff outside so we can support them, or it might be a quick coaching moment on site where we can support them. So like I said, it's a spectrum, and we're going to serve and support our staff, whatever they need in that moment. It's not going to be the same coaching experience for every staff.